Hello Aries, this is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with your reading for June of 2021. We start out with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about improving your situation, improving, moving away from stressful situations. Could be taking a trip. You could be moving away. It's a different change of scenery, so it could be a different job, different home, different environment, different situation, right? But it's about things getting better, things improving. We're definitely going to see how this relates with the rest of your reading. So let's see what other cards come out for you here, Aries, in the month of June 2021. Spirit messages do we have for the zodiac sign of Aries for the month of June 2021? What do we have for Aries? What does Aries need to know? Okay, so there's only two cards and we're going to take those. Okay, the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. This is how we're going to do this. The Knight of Swords is about determination. It's about going after your goals and accomplishing your goals. It could be travel, as I mentioned. Some of you might be traveling. This also is some good news that comes in, right? Good news that brings fast movement. So you need to be prepared for it. Be prepared. Okay, I can't even talk today. Be ready for this, okay? Because somehow my words are not coming out. So it's about being ready. It's about positive changes, and they're big changes, right? There could be something that you're not even expecting, but this is saying, hey, you know what? There's a change of scenery here. There's a change of job, change of something, right? So there's definitely something going on here. The next card is the Nine of Swords. So we're kind of worried, anxiety, maybe overthinking a situation, right? Maybe, but this is coming to an end. Okay, so we're at the Nine of Swords, which means that your situation is closely coming to an end where you are going to move away and things are going to improve. Maybe you're worried about the news that came in and how all of this is happening very quickly, and you have to, grasp it to move along with that so that you can move along with the changes, right? Maybe it's a job offer. Maybe you have to do a reload. Maybe you're traveling for your work. But there's something here that you're definitely thinking about, and you could, maybe you're overthinking the situation. For some of you, you could be worried about finances. For some of you, could just be overwhelmed with the news, and you're like, oh no, how is this going to work out for me? But let's definitely get some more cards on the table to see what else Spirit has to say. What else do we need? Does Aries need to know for the month of June 2021, Spirit? What else does Aries need to know for the month of June 2021? What does Aries need to know, Spirit? What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know, please, for the month of June 2021? What does Aries need to know? Okay. So we have two cards that came out, and they're upright, so we have to take them. We have the King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And this is about possibly repressing everything, right? You're really not sharing so much information with anybody. You're just kind of keeping it to yourself. But it also could be that there's somebody who's more mature than you that you can go to for advice or for help. And it also could be that the universe is supporting you in behind the scenes. And so these news, these things that are happening very quickly is because Spirit is behind the scenes saying, hey, you know what, it's Aries' turn to move along. Let's bless them. Let's get them ready. The downside to that all is that you need to be prepared for that all, because when it happens, it's going to happen very quickly. And then you have the Hangman. And the Hangman's about changing your perspective, right? Need to change your perspective rather than worry about it. Just kind of go with it and plan as you go, right? Because I feel like some of you might even have some time in between to plan and execute that plan, right? And some of you may just have to instantly get up and do this. But it's about, I feel like you feel uncertain about this. There's some uncertainty of, I don't know that I can do this, right? And I feel that because you're feeling that way, it's saying you need to really change how you're viewing things and just kind of go with it, because you have to let go of that in order for things to happen. So we have to surrender and go. We can't overthink something. We can't stress about something. We can't worry about it. We just kind of have to do it, right? Another way this is that, you might have to let go of things that are unattainable. So people, situations, jobs, whatever that may be for you, and how this may resonate. So, it could be about different things that you may have to let go of that, however that resonates, right? That is unattainable. Rather than worry about it, just say, I can't do this. This is not something that I can accomplish, and be at peace with that. So that's another thing that I'm seeing here. We have the Two of Swords where we're kind of at a crossroads about something. You could be waiting, because the Hangman is here, you could be waiting for some kind of decision to come in, especially with that Two of Swords. It's kind of waiting, and then you're not able to make a decision at this point until you receive this news so that you can move forward, right? So I do feel that there could be something that you might be in a stagnation type of thing. So when we look at your cards, we see that, you know, the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups and the Six of Swords here, talk about, you know, things allowing you to move forward, right? So the King of Cups is like the universe supporting you so that you can move away from this stressful situation. But you also have to move away from outdated ways of thinking and believing and surrendering so that you can have a better, you can improve your situation, your overall situation. Moving away from something that you're not able to make a decision of, moving away from stagnant energy. And here when we talk about, you know, here you're so determined and we just need to change our perspective, and you could be waiting on something to be able to move forward. And here we're not sharing very much about how stressed we are about our situation, and here we're talking about, you know what, let's let it go, let's surrender so that we can have some kind of progress. And then here we're worried about because we can't make a decision, and you could be a little bit confused about something. Well, let's go ahead and clarify this for you, Aries, and see what else Spirit has to say. Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, and Guardian Angels, please clarify this reading for Aries, the month of June 2021. Please clarify with all honesty and integrity for the zodiac sign of Aries. Clarify for Aries. Clarify for Aries, please. Clarify for Aries. Let's talk about this Two of Swords. Let's get clarity on this Two of Swords. What is this about for Aries in the month of June 2021? What is this Two of Swords about? What is this Two of Swords about? I'm really getting that you just need to surrender and be ready for change. Be ready to move forward, is what I'm getting here. Let go of what has been keeping you down. And I'm surprised the Four of Pentacles didn't come up. But yeah, it's really about surrendering and just go along with the progress, the process of progress, okay? Two of Swords, please give us clarity on this Two of Swords for Aries. What is this about? Yeah, so we're confused about something with the Seven of Cups. We're going to have to make a decision here, and we're a little bit confused about what to do here or how to go about this, is what I'm getting here. Let's see what else for this Two of Swords, please. What else do we have for this Two of Swords for Aries for the month of June 2021? All right. Three of Wands. So yeah, we're waiting on something here, and we're a little bit confused, and we have a lot of ideas about what we want and the direction we want to go in. And here, this is what this is saying, you know, with that Three of Wands there, is kind of like you're waiting and planning. You are moving in the right direction. However, if this is something that you're thinking about and you're not sure, you are moving in the right direction. Just keep planning. And then we have the the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, where we're really focused on our career, or really focused on something here where we need to be more positive and more energetic about this and take control of our situation rather than sit there, right, and just wonder or sit there and be confused. It's saying take control of your situation and move forward with this, right? As I mentioned before, just kind of, you know, go with the progress. So you have just go along with it. The Hangman, what is this Hangman about for Aries, please? What is this Hangman about for Aries? What is this Hangman about for Aries, please? What is this Hangman about for Aries? Let's get clarity on this Hangman for Aries, please. Let's get clarity on this Hangman for Aries, please. Let's get clarity on this Hangman for Aries, please. Please clarity on this Hangman for Aries, please. All right. King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. It doesn't have to be. But in order for you to be successful, in order for you to move forward, you know, don't be so quick to pass judgment on this. If you kind of just surrender, you can really enjoy this process, and you can enjoy moving away from where you're currently at, okay? And that's what the King of Pentacles talks about. It's about in order for you to enjoy your life, in order for you to have stability, is not to be so quick to pass judgment. I do feel like there is somebody who is older, who can be very supportive of you, or could give you some type of advice. Let's get another card for that Hangman, please, Spirit. One more card. Okay. King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. This talks about thinking things through, right? Let's think things through and be smart about our decision making, but also be practical. Be practical and logical about it. Yeah, when we do that, then, you know, if you're not so quick to pass judgment, just think it through, and be practical and logical. Be smart about decision making here. This is what that King of Swords is all about. Because here we're talking about we're a little bit confused and we need to be more positive. And here we're talking about, you know, letting go of an outdated way, surrendering, and be smart about decision making as we move forward. What about this Nine of Swords? What is this Nine of Swords about, please? What is this Nine of Swords about, please, for Aries? Let's get clarity on this Nine of Swords, please. Let's get clarity on this Nine of Swords for Aries. And I do really feel like there is someone there who is either more mature or a little bit older than you, who is ready to, or who is able to give you advice or assist you in some kind of way, give you some kind of guidance. Okay, the Moon. Yeah, we're a little bit confused about what to do here. We really need to trust our intuition, and I feel like you know what you need to do, but it's the whole thing of having to do it and just overthinking it. I feel like that's what you're doing here, and you're causing the confusion because you're overthinking this situation. Rather than overthink it, do the pros and cons of it all, and be very smart about your decision, right? Don't stay too long in stagnation, because I feel like you're going to get stuck there and you could be regretting opportunities that might be presenting itself to you at this time. Wow, a whole lot of cards just fell. Give me a second. Okay, so we're not going to take them because it was way too many here, Aries, so let's just give a quick shuffle. But really, I just am getting that you just need to surrender and go with the flow of things, because if you kind of overthink it, then you will miss this opportunity, is what I'm getting here. Let's get one more for the Nine of Swords, please. What is this about, this Nine of Swords? So I really feel like, you know, be ready and go with it, you know, as I mentioned before, because when this comes in, it's going to come in quick, but we can't be in a mind of I can't or it won't, and, you know, we have to just kind of be with a positive mindset here. Yeah, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So this could be, you know, the Queen of Swords is very smart, and she knows what she wants, and she makes it clear. And that's kind of what I feel like you need to do here, is you kind of like need to be clear about what you want, and then just go after it, right? Communicate straightforward and be open as well. Be open. And I do feel like there's somebody very supportive around you, somebody very intelligent, but I feel like you know, you need to know what you want rather than overthinking and be finding faults at it, right? Don't being overcritical here. I feel like this is what you need to do, is just kind of like, again, just surrender and go with the flow of this new change that's coming in, because it's going to push you forward, and it's going to take you out of stagnation. All right, I hope that this was insightful. Be blessed, and we'll talk soon.